Three, two, one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Built Not Given. I am your host, Jake Strickland, and today I've got Hannah Robbins on the show. She's been a coworker with me. What was it, April?
April of last year.
It's a long time to know
I
somebody.
know.
I usually don't like people this long, but I
I
still like
know.
her. That's why she's here.
And now
Anyway,
he's officiating my wedding too, which is
oh
crazy.
God, publicly announced.
Publicly announced. You all know now.
Anyway, if you're on video, the table gonna have that fixed next week. It's gonna be a little bit better. Get like a round table in here, but I don't do very good with deadlines. I kind of wait and let those things pass. But with that being said, would you like to introduce yourself? What got you
Yes.
here? How you ended up here?
It's a fun story. So, as he said, Hannah Robbins, I work with him at Remax Classic. Can we say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So I'm with the Soul Squad too. I'm actually originally from Florida, Southwest Florida, and then I moved to Tallahassee for 8 years. And then we got word that we were moving up to Georgia, a state and town where I knew nobody. We knew one family, and that was it. And now here we are.
Yeah. Rookie of the Year
We're
2025.
gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
Oh, sorry.
We are.
Free fired it. But no, the reason she is here today is to talk about manifestation, the visualization. Grammar's not my strong suit. But yes, that's what she's going to be talking about today. I don't know enough about it to do it, and I've been wanting to do this episode with her for a while now, and I guess the time just kind of worked out. So, what is manifestation?
Okay, and if you're on video, I have my little cheat sheet here. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. But manifestation is pretty much the act of bringing something into reality or making something apparent through thoughts, belief, intentions, actions. And sometimes whenever you throw out manifestation, people think it's like the hippie-dippy, woo-woo, what have you.
Yeah.
But you can call it manifestation, you can call it positive thinking, you can call it the growth mindset, which we'll get into in a little bit. But regardless of what it is, you're essentially just filling your brain with positive thoughts to obtain a goal that you set for yourself.
Okay. She's gonna hate me because I'm gonna like throw spitball, just
No, I
random
told you not
questions
to do
in
this.
because I didn't want to. I just make it a little bit fun.
Ugh,
What's the
okay.
difference in manifestation and positive thinking? Because I feel like those go hand in hand sometimes, but people don't know how to separate the idea that, hey, just because I think positive, blah, 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 blah is going to happen.
Okay.
Like, what's the difference
So
there?
you're right in the sense that they are one and the same. However, positive thinking is, and I'm going to use this example in a little bit, but sitting on your couch and being like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and a Ferrari is going to be in my driveway. That's positive thinking. Manifestation, however, is pretty much stacking your thoughts, beliefs, actions, which form to habits and then end up being results. So manifestation is, yes, you start off with your positive thinking, but it's just like building a house. You can't just again sit on your couch and say, I want a brand new barn dominium in my backyard tomorrow. No, you have to start with the foundation, and then you have to build the framework, and then you have plumbing and electric. And so you take action to again obtain the goal that you set for yourself. And that's pretty much the difference. So it's like manifestation is acting on your positive thoughts, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess that would be like something people don't really think about. They like see
Mm-mm.
manifestation is like, oh, these people are just thinking positive and they have all these good things happening, or sometimes they might not even think it's real.
Yep.
So I'm like, I don't know, manifestation's a hard thing for me
It's
to get.
hard for a lot of people.
It's I don't know. I struggle looking at myself in the mirror every morning and being like, "Oh, you're this, you're that." Like I can't. It's just awkward.
See, but that's positive thinking. So again, you can sit here and you can wake up and do your affirmations in the morning and you can journal and you can, you know, make vision boards and all that stuff, but without the action, there is nothing's going to come of that. You know what I
You
mean?
sure? Because like
Oh,
if
get
I'm
out
just
of
gonna
here.
scream in my mirror every morning, something's gonna happen. I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay. Um, what's trying to think of how to ask this question. You go on with positive thinking, manifestation, but like from my perspective, it can be a little hippy dippy, like you
No,
said.
I know.
It can be now. I'm full transparency. I am a Christian, so I grew up in church. That was like where I. That was what I did.
Okay.
And when you bring up the term of some manifestation, first thought I have is witchcraft, black magic. Like we're
You
just
sound like my dad right
yeah.
now.
Just saying.
Anytime I say anything about that, my dad's like, "Ah, that's not manifestation isn't true." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Dad, if you're watching this, hey, you
It's
you
like
know what I'm
black
talking
magic. I don't
about.
know. But no, like I am curious because since I've been doing this podcast, my mind has been open to a lot of different things. Like my mind's
Okay.
open with manifestation, but like again, it's just awkward.
It doesn't have to be as awkward and it doesn't have to be as serious as people think it is. So it's like the term manifestation, that's why I said in the beginning, call it what you want. But all it is you're filling your brain with positive thoughts. Okay, and also we're going to get into this later, but your brain is filled with billions and millions of thoughts every minute, right?
Absolutely.
And so what happens is everyone's going to have these millions of thoughts, but if you have majority positive thoughts, your brain is almost like a search engine on Google, okay? So if you go into Google and you say how to give me something to look up on Google.
How to row a boat.
Okay, how to row a boat. It's gonna give you steps to take to how, like, learn how to row a boat. But if you sit there and you type into Google and you say something like negative, that's what you're gonna get. Or here, I'm gonna give you a better
How to
example.
drown.
How, oh my God, we're not getting
Negative.
into that. Okay, TikTok,
Okay.
social media. If you go into TikTok and you start searching something or you start interacting with different videos like funny animal videos,
Cat
you're
videos are
funny
so
cat
nice.
videos. I love them. I'm
I
more of a dog person, I will say, but
you gotta get on
I
the cat.
digress.
I'd kind of cry a little bit.
Okay.
Get real sad late
Get
at night.
emotional.
Yeah, it's not good.
So, if you start interacting with funny cat videos, you're going to see more of that. So, your For You page is way different than my For You page because that's what you're attracting. You're looking it up, you're interacting with it. So, you're going to see way more than that. And that's like the easiest way for me to describe that is your thought process is way different than my thought process. So, now I'm going to shift that into like real life perspective. Whenever I wake up, I think only positive things. Okay. So it doesn't have to be like, I'm going to win $1 million. No,
Did you win the lottery last night?
I didn't.
God almighty.
You know what? So I'm going to preface this by saying I wore my green today. I made him put green on the backlight because I was like, we're manifesting money. And I'm in a very like financially driven state in my life right now. Like we don't have kiddos, we don't have like we have a wedding that we're planning. We're trying to get into a new house
They need to have kids. I'm trying to be an uncle.
I have dogs and cats right now and that's what we're going to focus on. But
It is.
I am in like a very financially driven mindset. And so that's what I'm almost like manifesting the most. You know, obviously like health, wealth, happiness.
Oh yeah.
Those are my three like core principles there. But wait, what was I saying? Where was I going with that? You threw me off.
We were on the TikTok,
Yeah, I think I moved on from that.
and then you moved into a real life example.
Real life example.
Okay, anyway, flashback to the TikTok. So
Okay.
I guess what I'm taking from that is like it's all an algorithm. So like the
Yeah.
way that we think is an algorithm. Like if you go on Instagram or these different places, like you said, what you see and what you like is what you're gonna get. So in like a way, the universe is just a massive algorithm, and what we
Hmm.
feed it, what we show that we like, is what we're gonna get.
Yeah. And then I found this really neat. I heard it somewhere. I wish I knew it where I heard it so that I could give them credit. But um every morning they were talking about whenever you wake up, what's the one thing that you tell yourself? So like I'm gonna be the top realtor in my market. Okay. And then your brain is so hyper fixated on reaching that goal that coming back to the millions of different thoughts that you have on a daily basis, there's something called the RAS, right? The reticular activating system. And it's pretty much just a network in your brain that filters different things, like these millions of thoughts, and it sends you what's important. Okay. So if you're
All
only
right.
feeding yourself positive thoughts, those are the things that are important. So whenever you got your new truck,
Yes.
before you got that new truck, you probably didn't see that truck one time on the road because
No.
your brain wasn't focusing on it. However,
Oh,
whenever
now
you
you're doing it. Yeah.
whenever you get your
Yeah.
truck, you start seeing it everywhere. And because like Mal has the same exact truck, my fiance. And so anytime I see that truck, I'm like, oh my gosh, Mal, I would have never saw that truck before, but you constantly feed your brain with positive things. And so it triggers it. Okay, hey, that's important. So now I'm going to send you things that pertain to that positive thought.
kind of like punch buggy. Like you're in a car with somebody that's like
Yes.
y'all play punch
Did you
buggy.
ever play Score on
No, what
family
is that?
road trips?
No.
Oh, I hope my family wasn't the only one, or else I'm gonna sound crazy. But it's like
I
whenever
mean,
you're cruising down the road, you have to find a yellow car,
no.
and then if you find a yellow car, then you get to yell like you get to say Score, and then now you get like a
Oh,
point or
see, like we
something.
just got punched. Like we just beat each other.
No.
Yeah.
Punchback, you know punchbacks?
Oh, even
Is
just
that what it
yellow
was?
car. Like I'd say a
No.
Honda Cruiser, no punchback. I mean, Ford F-150, no
Nope,
punchback.
we
I
just
mean,
yelled Score, that's
okay,
it.
well, yeah, we did.
No physical
Never-
no physical alterations on road trips.
Okay.
Um, but I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, it tends to
What were we?
happen when we're
Oh
talking
my
when you're
gosh, this is
talking to me.
hard.
Yeah.
You go down rabbit holes on your podcast whenever I'm listening to it, and I'm driving down the road, and I'm like, "Come on, Jake, like get back on track." It's
I
actually
mean, you just
so
run down.
difficult.
I mean, it's just the way that I
I
think.
know my brain is like going in a million different directions, but um, that kind of fed into the TikTok analogy is what I was saying. So like whenever you're the RAS or reticular activating system, you can't your brain can't tell you those millions of thoughts that you're having, or it can't hyperfixate on each of those. Like you just do not have the ability to do that. So what they're going to do, or they, meaning your brain, my little people upstairs that
Yeah,
talk to me,
like 20 of them.
they 20, dude, I have like 100 different tabs up there.
That's
But
not good.
um
Probably need to get that checked out.
listen, it's on my to-do list. Okay. So right now we're also in a weight loss challenge because we are preparing for one of like our best friend's wedding, and then we have our wedding, what have you. And so I'm also focusing on trying to lose weight and become a healthier person, right? So if I sit here and tell myself, oh my gosh, like, oh, and how we were talking about me trying to become a runner.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to tell myself like I'm a runner. Like I wake up and I'm like, I'm such a runner. I'm so good. Like I'm so healthy. Da 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 da. Like my diet is great. I'm such a healthy person.
But aren't you
And
lying? Like, aren't you lying to yourself at that? Not like saying, I don't know what your diet, like what you're doing, but like,
awful
I feel like if you wake up every day saying that I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and I'm that, but then you go through your day to day and you're like the exact opposite of what you're talking about.
Okay, this is where manifestation comes in.
Oh, God.
Right?
Okay.
So you have okay, here it is. So manifestation, right? So I'm waking up and I'm telling myself this, right?
Yeah.
So instead of how I used to be and just being like, oh, like I'm such a lazy, you know what? Like I eat terrible, whatever. And so all my brain is picking out is the missed workouts, every mistake I made that day in terms of my diet, or like how many calories did I just eat that day? Well, I just had a really bad breakfast, so now I'm just gonna eat like a really bad,
Yeah.
lunch and really bad dinner, what have you. But now if you kind of change your mindset into like shifting your perspective into like I'm a healthy person, I'm a runner, I am, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna have like the body that I want for my wedding. And so now you're, instead of your brain focusing on all the bad things, it's focusing on, hey, like here's 20 minutes, like maybe I can go to the gym, or maybe I
Yeah.
can squeeze in a walk, or we're in the grocery store and I already have it in my mind that I'm a healthy person and I, want to start losing weight. So I want to gravitate towards like a chicken salad versus a everything else that I want to eat, ice cream and the whole 9 yards.
I'm starting to realize something the more we're talking.
Ooh,
I think I've
spill it.
I think I manifest like every day and I just don't
Yeah.
really notice it.
And that's what I'm saying, because I may refer to it as manifestation, but you may not. This is just like
Yeah.
positive thinking to other people. And here's a fun story. I've manifested so many different things.
Okay.
Okay.
Examples?
So one thing is last year,
Mhm.
I moved to a state where I knew one family of 4 people, a husband and wife with 2 girls. Love you if you're even listening to this, but that's
Hopefully
all
you
I
are.
knew in the whole state of Georgia. Okay. So I come in and I want to start a real estate career,
Mhm.
a sales job, especially real estate in a state and town I don't know a soul. How on
Yeah.
earth are you supposed to do that? One brand new agent, didn't know anybody. Anyways, really honing in on me not knowing anybody there. But whenever I got my license, I know I'm getting there. When I got my license, I set a goal for myself and I said, I want to reach this many transactions. I want to reach this much in like my transaction goal. So
Mhm.
how much I want to sell. I surpassed that and I got rookie of the year for the whole state of Georgia. So it's probably so easy for me to sit there and say, oh, I can't do this. Like, I don't know anybody. Like, I'm not a good realtor. Like, I just started. Da 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 da. Forget that. But this brings you back to the whole, like, the stack of manifestation. So, like, I can have these goals all day
Yeah.
long, but if I don't do anything to obtain those goals, I've got nothing. I've just got positive thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you have to set a goal, tell yourself you're going to become a runner, tell yourself you're going to become the best realtor in your market. But with that positive thought, you also need to have some
So you think
action.
manifestation is more of an action rather than like a thought?
No, it is. Yeah.
So like you can't. So manifest is like two-part type thing. Like you got to have the
Yes.
positive thinking, but you can't have the positive thinking without the action
Correct.
because then what? It's just wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. Yeah. That's it.
That kind of sucks.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So, like, always going back to people call it different things. Like, I may call it manifestation, but you do it on a daily basis
Yeah,
and you're
I
not
don't think I've
realizing
called
that.
it anything because like
No.
mine has always been I'm becoming the kind of person that does this, or like I'm becoming the kind of person that sells a lot of real estate, or I'm
Yeah.
becoming the kind of person that does a podcast. I'm becoming the kind of person that does what he's supposed to do every single day. I don't think I've ever like. I think because when I tell myself like these positive, like I'm positive thinking, I wake up in the morning, look at myself in the mirror, like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I feel like I'm lying to myself. So like I feel like
Mm.
it does negative, like it has a more of a
Like
negative.
what? What are you telling yourself?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't tell myself anything anymore because it was impacting me negatively. Because I got to wake up and tell myself, oh, you're very attractive, or oh, you got a lot of money, or oh, you got all this.
And that was negatively affecting you?
Yeah, because then I would go throughout my day to day and I wouldn't have any of that. No, I no, don't quote me on that attractive thing. That was just off the top of the rip. I have that. That's like all I've got going for me. That's it. But like, yeah, right. Iffy, in my opinion. Strong-willed, good mind. But no, stuff like that, just little things of I'm the kind of person that runs. I'm the kind of person that goes to the gym. Like I would tell myself that in the morning, and then I'd go throughout my day, and then I'd get back in bed, brushing my teeth, looking in the same mirror I was lying to myself in that morning, realizing that all the things that I was talking about, I never did. And I'm not actually that kind of person.
So you just had positive thoughts.
Yeah, I
You
just had
didn't
positive
have.
thoughts. Like I didn't have the action behind it. So
Yeah.
I would go throughout my day to day, and it would beat on my brain because I'm realizing, oh, I'm not actually the kind of person that does these things. I'm
And
just lying to myself.
well, that's the misconception is people think that I can sit on my couch and I can say, um, I'm gonna wake up and have a red Ferrari in my driveway.
Yeah.
That's not obtainable, you know? You can't just sit there and like wish for something. And so I think that's something that you have to distinguish is wishful thinking versus positive thinking, you know?
Yeah.
I can sit here and wish for $1 billion. Is it gonna show up in my pocket tomorrow? Probably not, but
Now this isn't a new concept. Like
not at all.
like manifestation. It's
Not at all.
always been a thing. People just like you said call it different, right?
There's also, okay, Carol Dweck. Gonna call my girl in. She is the one who spoke about the growth mindset. Okay, we're kind
Hmm.
of gonna shift into something completely different,
Hey,
but all in it
I'm
all
along for the
ties
ride.
together.
I'm on
Okay,
that boat just rowing.
so Carol Dweck, she said that people with a growth mindset believe that they can improve through effort and learning. And that doesn't mean they'll never fail, but it just means that they don't let failure define them. And so the question always comes up is, do successful people think differently? 100%. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, you think
Yeah.
so too. Okay, so, and we're going to tie this back to manifestation in a second, but I'm going to tell a little story. So, I think that one thing that distinguishes successful people or positive thinking people versus wishful thinking people is when something happens, they think that is something bad happens, okay? You wake up and you're having a really good morning, but then you go to Starbucks and they make your coffee wrong. Oh my God, that is the end of the day. I'm going to have such a bad day.
I'm not. I'm gonna go say something. I'll
Of
toss that
course
coffee
you
back.
are. Okay, well, I would never do that, but
Okay.
or just something happens like they get caught up in traffic. Okay,
Mm.
that is the period at the end of their story. They are done for the day. Forget about it. What?
I have major road rage. It doesn't ruin my day though, but like I get mad. I'm pretty sure I've been on the phone with you and like I'm just yelling at somebody mid conversation. Sorry, I again
Yeah,
rabbit
anyways,
hole.
a squirrel. Um, Going back to the successful people, but instead of looking at it as a period at the end of the story, look at it as a comma. Okay,
Hmm.
something you started your day, you started your sentence. Something bad happened, comma. Pause, reflect, and think about how you can turn your day around and then continue on and finish out really good. You know what I mean? Just like, does
Yeah.
that make sense to you? Okay. So look at it as I'm also like a very visual person here. So if you're listening and you can't see me doing all my hand movements, but I think it's important to stop looking at life as a period at the end of the story and start looking at life as just a comma. You know, something
Yeah.
happens in your career. For instance, July, I had because I didn't have a very good like positive thinking attitude in July. I was the market is so bad and I have so many payments coming up for the wedding venue. Like I have no money, I have no this, I have no that. Obviously, if I'm filling my brain with this type of mentality, did I come to the office at all in July?
Not really.
No. I used to come to the office every single day
You lit a
because
fire under me.
I
But
know
now it's gone. I ain't got nothing to blame
because
on
I
you. It's
wasn't at
your
the
fault.
office because I kept telling myself like I was just filling my brain with negative thoughts. And so I was living a negative life because of those negative thoughts. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get across. And I get so passionate about this because I'm like, you know, every time I say passionate, I think about Christy. Every time. But in the best way possible. I do get so passionate about this and I have conversations with people in my life because they tell me like all these bad things like, "Oh my gosh, like I live such an awful life. Like things happen to me all the time." Yeah, girl, because that's what
Yeah.
you're putting it out there. Like what you put into this world is what you're going to get out of this. And a quote that I saw and I like absolutely loved was the world didn't change, your filter did. Okay.
Yeah.
The world around you, nothing changed in my world from July to let's say now.
Hmm.
Nothing changed in my world from March of this year to July.
Yeah.
The only thing that changed was my filter. I was feeding my brain the worst thoughts possible, negative. I would wake up and be like, "Ugh, my God, I don't want to go to the office. It's a 2 hour drive. It's such a waste of time, or hour there, hour
Yeah.
back, but 2 hour drive, such a waste of time. I'm just going to work from home."
And then you don't work
And
from
then I
home.
don't work at all. Whereas now in August, I've challenged myself with filling the gap. And it has
Let's hear about this. What gap?
the gap. So, if there's anything that I think someone takes away from this podcast, I want it to be this
Okay.
because it has changed. Have you seen a difference in me in the last, like, let's say 2 to 3 weeks?
Absolutely. I hate you a little bit more.
Ah, good. Well, excuse me. So, filling the gap is every single morning I wake up and I do my quick little routine. I get up, I make the bed, I feed the dogs, feed the cats, and then make my coffee. Well, then I'm like, okay, now what? Like I
Yeah.
hurried up and did all the stuff that I had to do. And before I get ready, I'm like, there's like just like wishy-washy time where I'm like, I could have a good day or I could have a bad day. Well, rather than giving myself the option of choosing between a bad and a good day, I only let myself have a good day by filling the gap. So what I do is I get my little journal out
Okay.
and even if you're not one to journal, because I know Mal, he is not one to sit down and write in a book.
Yeah.
He thinks it's silly, but you can still like do this in a verbal sense. So GAP stands for gratitude, affirmation, and prayers. If you're religious or not, you can change the P part to whatever. Whether that's like potential or like positive thinking. Let's just change that to positive thinking for some people.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep mine as prayers, but gratitude. So I have to write 3 things that I'm grateful for that day specifically. And then I move on to my affirmations. I have to write 3 affirmations that I just want to put out into the universe. And I tend to do the same things. Like I said, I'm in a
Yeah.
very like financially draw what is that like
Driven.
yeah, financially driven mindset right now. So a lot of them are about
Money.
money and obtaining money and like reaching those goals and what have you. And then after you do your gratitude and your affirmations, you're moving on to prayers. I like to focus my prayers on other people in my life because positive thinking doesn't just draw good things in for me, it draws good things for other people. And I just want them to be kind of taken care of, you know? So I focus on myself in the first 2 parts and then I focus on other people in the last part. And then at the end of that, so I did my 3 gratitude, my 3 affirmations, and my 3 prayers. And then every single day I write the same exact sentence. Today is a great day to have or today is a good day to have a great day. Show me how good it can get.
It's a great day to have a day.
It's a great day to have a day and show me how good it can get. Like
Yeah.
you're putting it out into the universe. Show me, look at my hands. I'm like
I
getting
just
I'm getting so into it because it's like show me how good it can stink and get. Because as easy as it is to like lay in bed and just be like, it's raining outside, like I don't want to do this, da 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 da. Show me how freaking good it can get.
I
And
think it'd
then
be good.
what you put out into the universe, you're getting back tenfold. And so the universe is and then Oh my God. Let me slow down. Sorry.
No, hey, speed up.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
along for the ride.
So if you're telling the universe to show you how good it can get, it's going back to that RAS, that reticular
Yeah.
activating system. You're only asking for positive things back. Are we like hitting a time limit now? Like
No,
I feel like
hey,
okay.
I'm just here.
So it's like if you're putting positive things out, that's all your brain is gonna find.
Hmm.
Like what happened? Oh my goodness, what happened the other day that I was and was it you?
Very possible.
Was it what happened the other day where in my brain like something happened and they were like, "Oh my God, like this is awful." Okay, wait, I might have to think on this and come back to it.
Okay. Well, I've got one right now that just came to my head. So
Oh,
this
share.
was like a couple weeks ago, right? This was you. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe it was like a month. No, it was definitely like a few weeks ago. Anyway,
Oh no.
we're in the truck. I'm going out to Mal's work, dropping her off. I can't remember exactly what we were doing out there.
Yes!
And
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even kidding. About 5 minutes before we get there, she's talking about this thing, and I'll let you explain what it is. Like it's the Harry
Yeah, it's
Potter.
just that I'm obsessed with Harry Potter
Okay,
right now.
Harry Potter. It's this movie thing that's out in Atlanta. It's kind of like the Sphere in Vegas, just a little bit more down, like lower,
Jake, I
whatever.
manifested that.
No, I know it's crazy.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
insane. About 5 minutes before I drop her off, she's talking about. She's like, "Oh my God, I want to go to this so bad." Anyway, I drop her off. I leave. I don't even get out. Like I get out of the parking lot. I'm taking a left, pulling out. I get a call. It's Hannah. She's talking about whatever. She's like screaming. I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, and she's like, Mal got me the Harry Potter tickets. I'm like, what?
Yes, because oh my gosh, that is a great example because I told myself every single day I would obviously TikTok, hello, like I'm
Yeah.
searching this place and so it like pops up all the time on my feed. And then every time I would see it, I was like, I'm going to this. Like I don't care. Malachi, if you're listening, I'm also manifesting that we go to another thing at the Cosm. Wink, wink, the FSU game. Is that asking or is that manifesting? I don't know.
I think it's
But
manifesting,
yeah, we'll stick
right?
with the manifesting side of things. But um I was like, I'm gonna go to this darn thing. Like I went
Yeah.
to see it so stinking bad, and lo and behold, my favorite person on the earth got me tickets to it
Okay.
within 5 minutes of talking
Yeah.
about it.
This might ruin the manifestation.
No,
No, I'm not ruining it. I'm not. I'm just
a
asking.
different perspective.
No, just genuinely curious. Did you
Okay.
happen to search it up on ChatGPT? Like, did you look into it on ChatGPT?
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
Oh, so it genuinely was. I was gonna say because I know you and Mal have like
No.
the same chat, or I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
No,
didn't
no,
know if
no,
you
no.
looked
We
it up
share
and
a
he saw it.
chat,
Yeah.
but no, we don't. Oh my gosh. Hey,
Even
that's a
more
good thing.
proof.
Yeah, even more proof. I didn't chat GPT it. Did I? No, there's no
I don't
way.
think
It's
so.
really just like TikTok. I was watching
Yeah,
videos about it.
it's insane.
It is kind of insane. I also manifested getting engaged too, which is actually kind of crazy. Oh, I manifested moving to Georgia, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not Georgia. I just said like at that point in my life, I needed my brain's just like firing all the things that I've just brought into my life. Whether you want to, like I said, whether you want to call it manifestation or just like simply bringing something into my life. I think I did that many, many times.
One thing I've noticed with me too is like growing up, always I had obviously a lot of crap happen. So I had this mindset.
Let's talk.
Oh shit, no, this is not a therapy session. All right, I'm going to one of those next Tuesday. No, Wednesday. At 8 o'clock. That's kind of early.
That is kind of early.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that, but
That might be good though. Oh, can I talk about something really quick?
yeah, absolutely.
So if you're even this far into the podcast,
You made it a
but
long way.
you made it a long way.
Congratulations.
So actually, let me fact check this because I want to make sure that I am saying this correctly. Okay, Hannah, I can't find it. Anyways, so your brain listens to you the most within the first 30 minutes of waking up and your last 30 minutes before you go to bed. So if you're anything like me and you're laying down in bed and you finally put that phone away and you're just like laying there, fans on, lights off, eyes closed, that is when my brain
Oh yeah.
it's running like a freight train.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what did I say today? What do I have to do tomorrow? What do I have to do this week? If you take that time and instead of letting your brain take over, you take over, like you yourself, you take over your thoughts. So what?
That's hard for me.
No, it is
Because
difficult.
like I was singing Cotton Eye Joe while thinking about this podcast room, thinking about what I had to do
Yeah.
tomorrow or today, what I did yesterday.
So instead of
3 different songs. Bartender. I had bartender going.
Oh, yeah.
Should've been this year. Sorry.
So instead of letting your brain go down that rabbit hole, take control and fill that time with going over those 3 affirmations, those 3 gratitude statements, and those 3 prayers that you did the day before or that morning. So, like, you started your day off with those thoughts, now end your day with those thoughts. Did I do those 3 things that I was grateful for?
Yeah.
Am I still grateful for them? Am I even more grateful for them? Or do I want to be grateful for something else tomorrow? Those 3 affirmations. Did I do what I needed to do that day to reach those goals or like reach those affirmations or like allow myself to fully think that? And then those prayers that I set, those people, do I still want to pray for them the next day or did something happen that
So would you
day?
say like put those on your mirror or something? 'Cause like I know for me, there's about 15-second period when I wake up that I can't see. Like I can't see, I can't
There
think.
we go.
My ears are ringing. It's just all messed up. But by the time I get to my mirror, I'm kind of locked in.
That'd be
So
kinda
like would you say
fun.
put it on your mirror, like put it somewhere you can see every day, like a phone wallpaper? I know for a while I had a phone
Phone
wallpaper.
wallpaper. Have you seen my phone
No.
wall? Mine is always, and I have never changed this. Oh, let me clear my notifications. Nobody cares, work harder.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. Yeah.
That is constantly on my computer screen, on my phone, on my iPad, every single thing. Because this is a constant reminder. Like you're always
Yeah.
going to pick up your phone. Nobody cares, work harder. Okay. But like I was saying, the first 30 minutes be whenever you wake up, the last 30 minutes whenever you go to bed. Take control and fill that time with intentional thinking. I think that's the word that I've been wanting to talk.
Intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being intentional. Like you don't have to call it manifestation, but just like be extremely positive and intentional with what you're filling your brain with. That's like your body. Like if you want to
Yeah.
be a healthy person, you're being intentional of what you're eating, how you're eating, how much you're eating.
Yeah.
Do that with your brain. Like your brain is your brain a muscle?
Yes. I think your brain's like the biggest muscle.
Yeah, no.
No.
Skin.
Skin's the biggest.
Skin's the biggest
No,
muscle.
skin's the biggest like body part. Anyway, for
Anyway.
the sake of the conversation,
Yeah.
your brain's the biggest muscle, and if you tell me I'm wrong, I don't care. You're
Yeah.
not here. You can't tell me I'm wrong
I was
unless you
gonna
want to
say-
comment. Please comment I'm wrong. All engagement's good engagement.
Hey, we sell real estate. We are not in the medical field, so
Exactly.
don't come at us
I'm
for
only
that.
good at one thing, and that's selling.
Oh no, your skin's the biggest organ.
Skin's the biggest organ.
Skin is the biggest organ. Well, is your brain? No, your brain is an organ.
We
'Cause
gotta,
if you're
we gotta figure this
no,
out.
your brain is an organ, but is it a
Is the brain the biggest?
Anyways, while he does that, stop talking to it silently. I'm going to challenge them to take 7 days. Actually, no, go back to Jake's podcast about habit forming. Yeah? What number was that? What episode? It was last week and the week before.
Yeah, like
Your habit
the
episode.
past 2 weeks have been about habits. The
Yeah.
one before last week was about, well, technically this one's going to come out next week. I didn't do one this past week, so
that's
you got to
right.
go back.
Your
and-
last 2 episodes.
Yeah, my last 2 episodes are about habit. The first one is about forming them. The last one's about how quickly you can lose them.
And those are quick podcasts. Those
Yeah.
are like easy peasy, like 12 to 15 minute
Yeah, no.
episodes. They're super easy to listen to. Go back, listen to those podcasts, and then I'm challenging you. How many days? Should I just do 7 days?
7 days for habits.
I'm giving them a challenge.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
So the day that you hear this podcast, whenever that may be, I'm challenging you to fill the gap the first 30 minutes of your day, Actually, I'm not going to put a time limit on it because whenever I get a time limit, I just start like
Yeah.
freaking out. So
procrastinate until the last 5 seconds.
exactly. So right before you go to bed and right whenever you wake up, I am challenging you to fill the gap for 7 days. So 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 affirmations, and 3 prayers or positive statements.
Yeah.
We'll just go positive statements.
Yeah.
So I can almost guarantee if you do that for 7 days straight, twice a day, your brain is going to trigger that and it's going to flag that as a important thing in your brain. And so
Yeah.
whenever you get those millions of thoughts, it's going to stop those 8, let's just say anything, whatever.
Yeah.
Those things, and it's going to send it back to you. So, right?
You don't got to worry about singing Cotton Eye Joe while
No.
counting sheep. doing
Hey, you can
math.
sing Cotton Eye Joe and you can count sheep, but
No,
before you do
it's-
that, make sure you fill the gap.
Yeah, you got to fill the gap first.
Fill the gap.
The brain is not the biggest muscle.
Oh, what is
The
it?
brain is an organ. It weighs about 3 pounds, and about 60% of it is fat.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what the biggest muscle is? The largest muscle in the human body.
Um, I'm gonna go. Okay, so we already established that the brain and skin are organs.
Yep.
I'm gonna go the gluteus maximus.
Oh, it's your butt. It's your butt.
I knew it.
Yes.
Well, because you
Well,
gotta,
not for
yeah.
me. I don't. Maybe some people.
The gluteus maximus is like the biggest muscle.
Yeah.
Wow. So we had like, we kind of touched all bases today. We had like a health episode. We
Yeah.
had whatever you want to call manifestation.
Got to take care
episode.
of your butt. It's your biggest muscle.
It's your biggest muscle. Take care of your skin. It's your biggest organ.
It is.
And take care of your brain by filling the gap.
You not find it a little weird that your skin's the biggest organ? Like this
Yeah.
is like
Isn't that nuts?
I guess an organism.
Yeah.
Like if you just took this off, it's just
Ew, stop. Okay. Moving on. See, I'm not choosing to fill,
you
fill
just
my brain
not
with
fill your
negative
brain with
nonsense.
that.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
I feel like I can just sit here and do this all day.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I understand how you have like a podcast now.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. I'm like, what else can we talk about? What else can we
We can talk about anything.
Wait, what would you want? Okay, I have a challenge for us.
Okay.
And we can be like accountability partners here.
Okay.
What is something by the end of the year that you want to manifest? And I'm going to think on it too. Actually, I already have things that I'm manifesting, so I think I'm just going to roll with it.
That's a good question.
So, while you think on that, I'm going to talk about mine.
Go for it.
And then maybe we can do like a little December episode and we can come back and like decide if we actually manifested whatever it was. So, I am manifesting that I not only reach my goals for this year for real estate, like my business goals, but I'm also manifesting that I want to pay off the big ticket items for my wedding.
Okay.
That's something I'm like very, very like focused on right now. Are those payments going to be made without me doing any work? No, that's positive thinking.
Yeah.
I need to manifest that, as in I need to habit stack. Last episode of your podcast.
What?
Tying it all back together. In order to, I'm going to tell myself that every day. I'm going to, and not, I hope I pay all of my, or I make all my payments for my wedding venues, or I hope I reach my goals. No, I'm going to reach my goals. I'm going to pay off the big ticket items for my wedding. And then every day, if I'm going to tell myself that, I'm going to take actionable steps to do that. So I'm going to work my off to get there.
But
My gluteus maximus. The biggest muscle. I'm going to work the biggest muscle off to get my goals.
That's right. I want to run again. I want to get back into running.
No. You need an attainable goal. That's what I just said.
Yeah, get back in.
So like how many miles do you want to run by the end of the year? Like you need like an attainable, feasible goal. Not just like, oh, I hope I can run by the end of the year. Like, do you want to run a 10K, 5K? Do you want to run half marathon? Do you want to run a total of 80? I have a goal. A conquer challenge.
Okay.
You should do a conquer challenge because that's like 700 and something miles or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let me not.
No, that's a good idea. Because
Okay.
my first thought was I want to average 20 miles a week at the end. Like I want my weekly mileage to be 20 miles.
Okay, so how many more weeks are in the year?
What are we at? August?
Yeah. August 12th, I think.
13th.
Oh, 13th. I'm putting this on
I
my
am so bad at math.
Well, it's a good thing we have ChatGPT.
Well, oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so but you have to tell yourself this every single day. You
Okay.
have to manifest it.
It is
You're going
August
to run
13th. How many more weeks until the end of the year?
And then Hannah is going to pay off
140 days, 20 weeks until the end of 2026.
So 2020, you want to run 400 miles.
No, I don't want to run 400 miles because I got to build up the mileage. I got to get my
Ew.
ankle fixed too because somebody pushed me down in the river.
Who did that?
It was actually me. I did it to myself.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
actually?
I did.
So what do you want to do? 200 miles?
I want to be averaging 20 miles a week at the end of the year.
No.
Okay.
Give me an amount of miles that you're going to run by the end of the year.
It's what, 20 weeks?
Oh my God, 20 weeks. You want to run at least 20 miles.
I'm trying to do math here. I'm trying to factor in all the factoratables. So 20, let's do 20. Minus 250 miles. I want to run 250 miles by the end of the year.
So you want to run 300 miles by the end of the year.
Jesus, I guess.
Manifest it.
Okay,
What are you going to do to get there?
I'm gonna run.
Correct. That's a really good
Just gonna
idea.
start running.
Okay, wait, what else can we talk about? I feel like we touched base. Did we even like answer all the questions?
Home now.
You are.
That's right, I am home. I was trying to be Forrest Gump. Jenny!
Run,
Run, Forrest, run!
That's your goal. See,
I'm gonna become Forrest.
Forrest.
Forrest
I
Gump.
could never run that much. Actually, yeah, I could.
I think you could.
I definitely could.
I mean, he just started running, and didn't stop. The way to run is just stop running, or don't stop running. That's how you run a lot of miles.
Just don't stop.
That's what David Goggins did. He just didn't stop running.
Who is that?
You don't know who David Goggins is?
Mm.
Oh my gosh, you are missing out.
Who is it?
He's like he's a motivational speaker. He's just that guy. Like
that kind of person.
Okay, so if you think of somebody that's like, oh, that's that guy, he's that guy. Now he's got some like PR trouble with his like wife and kid.
You'll have that.
Yeah, I mean anybody that's that guy is gonna have a little trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't become that guy without being that guy.
Exactly, right?
Okay.
They just don't understand that.
I like it. Anything else, kind sir?
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
Are you like clipping this or are you just like putting it all in there?
Oh, it's all gonna go in there.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay.
Like everything.
Shout out David Goggins.
This conversation, David Goggins, what a guy.
God, this episode's gonna be so long.
It's gonna be good. Do we have anybody we want to thank? Kevin Martinez.
Wait,
Dane
do you want to fill the gap
Kimsey.
really quick?
Yeah. What?
Do you want to fill the gap?
I can.
Okay, so give me. Actually, I mean you don't have to, but
No,
give me.
I'm in. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, give them an example. Hey, fill the gap. You just woke up. What are 3 things that you're thankful for right now? What are you grateful for?
The office that I work in.
Okay.
The ability to have this.
Agreed.
And family.
Okay. Now give me 3 affirmations that you're going to continue to repeat throughout the day.
I'm the kind of person that runs that averages 20 miles a week.
Okay. So you're a runner.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
I'm going to hit my goal.
Yeah, you are going to hit your goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
I'm the kind of person that does the extra step.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you are though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my affirmations.
Okay. Now,
And by extra step, I just mean whatever that extra step is. Whether it's
yeah,
walk, whatever, do whatever, just
Yeah.
that next thing.
it's the next step.
Yeah.
Okay. Now give me 3 positive thoughts. Or if
3
you-
positive thoughts. I'll do prayers.
Okay. I didn't know if we wanted to
3
do that.
prayers, family,
I did it. What's the prayer? Like, what are you praying for? Family.
health, wellness,
Okay.
good mental state,
Perfect. Praying for the fam.
not depressed.
Not depressed.
Yep. I'm gonna pray. I pray that God puts me in the positions that I'm supposed to be in and gives me the courage to act
I like that.
in those positions.
I like that.
And I pray that my eyes stay open for those things.
Okay. Those are good.
And I pray for my friends and the office that I work at.
Praying for your friends and family.
Yep.
I like it. Okay.
Shout out Rod Wave. Oh, I don't know where I was going with that. It just kind of came to my
Did
head.
he say something like that?
No,
Oh, then where did that come from?
I have no clue. I just was like thinking of shouting out somebody, and I was like, Rod Wave.
Of all people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out my office. Rod Wave.
Yep, Rod Wave. Well, we were talking about boats, or that's where it came from. I think we were talking about boats, and I was thinking waves.
I don't think we have said the word boat one time this podcast.
Yes, we have. We were talking about floating in a boat in the ocean or in the water.
When?
At like the very beginning.
There's no way that we said that.
I promise. Clip it.
Clip it. You better go back and find that.
I'm gonna find it.
Put it in, put it right here in the video.
Oh, I will. How to row a boat.
Okay, how to row a boat. We never said the word boat.
I don't know what that was. Is that like a
That's like the Hollywood, like the
YMCA?
set. Quiet on set. Yeah.
Like cut.
It's like you clip the
Action. Yeah.
No, that's literally what it is. It's like you clip. That's what they do. They're like know where to clip the video.
Is that really what they use it for?
Ugh.
I thought it just meant like action.
No, that's because like it's a constant film.
Well, then
I
why?
think.
Well, then why don't we see? I don't think it's all constant film. VHS was constant film. You can film over stuff. I thought.
Oh my god! When
Why
did
don't?
they film on the? Anyways. Anyways, that's what that's used for, I think.
Okay. Is that...
Just clip it, bro. Put the thing in there.
Nope. We're finding out. We're fact
Oh,
checking this.
man.
I know. What's the slappy thing
There's
they
also
used
manifestation doesn't have to be
before
verbal either.
a movie clip? It's a clapperboard.
To do what?
Crew members snap it shut before filming a scene to help editors match the video with a separate audio track and label each specific take.
Dang.
That's kind of funny though. It's the clapperboard.
It's almost like I was right.
Yeah, no, you were right, but I think the
one more time.
no.
Clip that.
Oh God. Don't you love things like that when people just name things like Slinky?
Clapperboard.
Like, what would you call a Slinky? Like, what else would you call a Slinky? Or a walkie-talkie?
A walkie-talkie.
Yeah, like you're walking and you're talking, walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie.
Whoever named that needs to
I'm trying
name
to think of
everything.
another one. Laptop. It's on top of your lap.
Yeah. Clapperboard.
Clapperboard.
It's just a board that claps. What's
Trying to think
another
of
one? I don't know.
Anyways, we're getting really off topic now.
Yeah, so far.
You're gonna have to clip this.
Nope, we're not clipping it.
Ew.
It's all going in.
Okay.
Every bit. All right, circle back, revisit everything that we just talked about, action items. What, as a listener, if they've made it this far, which I bet you have, this is entertaining. What do we need to take away?
Okay, take away the fact that your brain has a million thoughts a day and your reticular activating system is used to sift out only the important items. So fill your brain with only important things, those being positive things. So if you have the choice to have a positive or negative thought, always choose a positive route. If you don't want to call it manifestation, call it positive thinking. Call it literally whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you have the choice to be positive or negative. You have the choice after your coffee's made wrong or you got stuck in traffic or whatever. Be just be thankful for that too. I don't know. I'm always thankful for when it's going to sound crazy, but like if I get stuck in traffic, I'm thankful for that because at least I'm not the one causing the traffic. I didn't get into the accident, whatever, what have you. So it's like there's always like a positive perspective on life that you need to take. And then what you fill your brain with is what you're going to get back. That's like, think of it as a Google search engine. Think of it as your TikTok, algorithm, your For You page. Interact with things that only bring back positive things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, go.
Fill the gap.
Fill the gap. 7 days.
7 days from the time you hear this episode. And then in December, we're going to circle back and see if you and I completed our things. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to.
I'm going to.
So it's going to be really awkward if you don't.
Do you know built not giving can kind of tie into manifestation? Like you're not just given the thing, like you're building it.
Yeah. That's kind of the idea behind the podcast is taking ownership of everything.
Built not given.
And there's so many different ways to grow out your life.
Yeah.
All of it comes back to you. And I guess manifestation is another leg of that.
Amen, brother.
What you feed yourself is what you get. What you eat. What is that saying? You are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
You are what you eat. You are what you feed yourself.
Yeah.
Your brain is what you're feeding it.
God, that's so nice.
There's so many different and that's why I can talk about this for so long, and that's why I get so passionate about it.
Hey.
Because there's so many different legs of it. But it all ties back to the same thing. Positive thinking. Only fill your brain with positive thoughts. I don't have room for negativity. Life is too dang short. You don't know if tomorrow's going to come. You don't know if the next hour is going to come. So why am I going to spend my time with feeding my brain with negative thoughts? Forget it. Forget it. You know how many things I can sit here and complain about that's going on? A ton. You know how many things that you can complain about with your life? I don't see you doing that. Well, yeah, you do, but not all the time.
Hey, I don't complain.
I'm just saying, whenever
joke.
I joke.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Ashby.
All right, well.
That's enough.
That's enough. Y'all have a great week. 7 days when you hear this. Don't forget.
Go reach your goals, my friends. Feed yourself positive thoughts. Where's our clapboard? And
cut.